Is there anything that's getting in your way from just lawlessly going into our communities and detaining American citizens, terrorizing women as masked bandits who are not identified, run through the streets, chase people through fields, go into car washes, go to Home Depot parking lots? Like, are you having a difficult time just ripping people away from their families? And Kristi Noem and Tom Homan, you should familiarize yourself with the four corners of this room. Kristi Noem and Tom Homan, get to know that witness chair. You're going to be parked in it for a long time. You're going to have a lot of questions under oath with the subpoena power. And I hope what you're doing is clean and can withstand the scrutiny that everyone on this side of the aisle is going to bring. You think we won't do it. You think you're invincible. You're wrong. Accountability is coming.
U.S. Representative Eric Swalwell lashed out at the Federal Bureau of Investigation over threats made against him and his children, accusing the Bureau of doing more to protect Director Kash Patel's girlfriend than him and his fellow Democrats in Congress. It comes amid bipartisan concerns about rising political violence in the U.S. and threats faced by lawmakers, officials, and activists, fueled by the incendiary rhetoric that has become commonplace in mainstream discourse. There have been several high-profile examples of violence against political figures, most notably the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The FBI had disputed California Democrat Swalwell's previous accusation that it was not proactive in protecting him and other members of Congress, saying he was either misinformed or being dishonest, and that the Bureau had personally reached out to his office multiple times to discuss any threats. "Spare me the bullshit," Swalwell posted to X in response. "I don't need you to reach out. Go arrest the monsters threatening my kids, which you refuse to do. But when a MAGA supporter is threatened, you're Johnny on the spot. Kash's girlfriend has better protection than any Democrat in Congress. You want us dead."
The gentleman from California is recognized. I yield back on my time. The gentleman from California is recognized.
One day we'll reconcile, Mr. Chairman, the richness of an Ivy League investment banker, Nepo congressman telling us that we need to get rid of the people who pick our food, wash our cars, build our homes, enrich our communities. We'll get to that. But today, this legislation is about making it easier for ICE to remove more of our friends and neighbors. And I guess the question I have is it really that hard for you right now? Is there anything that's getting in your way from just lawlessly going into our communities and detaining American citizens, terrorizing women as masked bandits who are not identified, run through the streets, chase people through fields, go into car washes, go to Home Depot parking lots? Like, are you having a difficult time just ripping people away from their families, and you think you need more abilities to do it? Also, quite interesting that you're asking for more legal authorities because you don't even follow the laws that are on the books right now. So what are we doing here, I guess, is my first question. But the American people are telling you, get the hell out of our homes, our streets, and our lives. And I want to play a video, Mr. Chairman, that illustrates that.
I was going to school.
When the spray hit Veraza on the side of his head.
Mama, you okay, Mama? You okay? Are you okay?
He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
They do not have a warrant. They forcefully open the door.
No resistance. What am I doing? Carry! on the ground.
I will if you let me go.
Get back, I will shoot you. You're gonna what? You're gonna shoot me? All right, yeah.
Not touching the car, leave me alone. Look what they're doing.
The American people were promised that the most violent individuals would be removed. And instead, we've been given this. You even deported a child, U.S. citizen, fighting cancer. You deported Miguel Lopez, my constituent, who's been in the country for almost 30 years, worked at a local winery, sent his kids to the high school in my hometown, and he showed up to his immigration proceeding following the law, and he was picked up by ICE and sent to Mexico. And every Sunday night, his wife Rosa and their family look at an empty chair where Miguel used to sit for 30 years with his family. What did we get out of that? Who's better off because Miguel, who was following the law, is not in our community? But earlier this month, the American people from Virginia to New Jersey to Pennsylvania, all the way out to California, sent a message that a reckoning is on its way, that accountability is coming. And this lawlessness that's gone unchecked, a lot's going to change. The masks are going to come off. Officers will identify themselves. And Kristi Noem and Tom Homan, you should familiarize yourself with the four corners of this room. Kristi Noem and Tom Homan, get to know that witness chair. You're going to be parked in it for a long time. You're going to have a lot of questions under oath with the subpoena power. And I hope what you're doing is clean and can withstand the scrutiny that everyone on this side of the aisle is going to bring. You think we won't do it. You think you're invincible. You're wrong. Accountability is coming. You've got about a year, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. The committee will stand. We'll come to you when we come back. We're going to have to stand in recess because we have a bill on the floor that Mr. Raskin and I have to manage. And so we will be recess until after that debate, after the vote series, I believe. Then we will be back, and we plan on plowing through as much of this agenda as we possibly can today. So with that, the committee stands in recess.